Hello everyone, and welcome to the Log Cabin Village here in Fort Worth, Texas. It is museum day, so I actually get free access to this through a Smithsonian thing. This is one of the participating museums. This will be part of a series that I actually started late in 2019, and then of course everything shut down in 2020, and it is my Close to Home series, where I explore places that are in my backyard, essentially, that do not get enough attention. So let's go explore the past. I am really enjoying the Log Cabin Village so far. The gift shop has wonderful stuff to snack on and drink. They have historical interpreters in each of the cabins. There's a lot of hands-on stuff for kids, like pumping water and grinding coffee and herbs and grains by hand. So it's really neat. I'm not sure which cabin I'm in at the moment, but I'm underneath the porch. But yeah, really pretty so far. It is a nice warm day, but you can definitely tell it's starting to be fall here in Texas. There's some leaves falling. Mostly concrete path, so if you are in a wheelchair or crutches or anything, you can walk. So the Log Cabin Village has lots of different examples of different types of industries from this era, 1800s, early 1800s. So here behind me is a mill. There's a blacksmith, there's an old schoolhouse, and then it also teaches kids how to, like what would be milled and how to make cloth and that kind of stuff. They don't teach you, they teach what was done at the time.
Pig fat for that one, and then you pour it into the soap mold and you let it sit for a few months to kind of let the lye settle a little bit so it doesn't burn you when you use it.
All right, well, let's play with some candles here then.
Yeah, pick some candles. Well, there you are.
Cool. So
You dip it down till it almost touches the top, and then pull it out real quick. Let it drip for a second, and then you're ready to hang it up. It dries for about 15 minutes, and it takes about 50 layers to make a full candle.
Dang. So all the ones in the gift shop are made here?
Yes, in fact, that's what all of those are.
Okay, cool.
Those will eventually be candles for the gift shop.
Very nice.
It takes longer in summer because we can only dip in the early morning.
Right.
That's fair, because if not, they would melt.
Exactly.
Cool.
Thank you. You're very welcome. Yeah, it does kind of smell good, doesn't it?
Would they ever mix herbs in to kind of make scented candles?
Back then, probably not. The herbs were important for medicine. It was important for cooking.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't really a lot left over for stuff like perfumes or scented candles. Scented candles are really more of a modern invention as far as I understand.
That makes sense. Just genuinely curious.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I
So, I mentioned earlier that there is some interactive stuff that kids can do, and if you do come here with your munchkins, there is water pumping. They can collect eggs, play in a garden, and some of my favorites, there's a large mortar pestle, probably for more like grains and such. There's a small mortar pestle I use mine at home for herbs, but again, it would have also been used for grain, corn, that kind of such. And you can grind coffee by hand. Grinding coffee by hand is kind of a pain, but it's a fun experience. So these are the paths here at the log cabin village. This cabin you guys saw earlier, this is the Parker cabin, and there is information inside about Cynthia Ann Parker. She was the mother of Quanah Parker, one of the better well-known Comanche chiefs. Her story is kind of a, well, it is a sad one. She was kidnapped as a child by the Comanches, and then she was rescued by the Texas Rangers. And I put that in quotes because she was happy with her life with the Comanches and her 3 children. Over here is a smokehouse where they would have smoked and salted butchered animals such as cattle and pigs. This house here has some stuff in it that would have been used for woodworking. So let's go explore. We have a planer down there. See, that's a yoke. I'm not 100% sure what all these tools are. I believe these are drill presses. There's one there and one there. Got some cute little covered wagons up here. Saws, drills, a wood burning stove. So, and over here is the schoolhouse. I had a great time here at the log cabin village. I got lots of souvenirs, some hand dipped candles that were actually dipped here on the premises, because why not? They're fun, and I like candles way too much. I highly suggest visiting if you're in the area and you have some time to spare. You don't need more than maybe, an hour. The historical interpreters are all very nice. They're more than happy to talk and give all the information. It's great for kids. It's great for adults. They were both, there were plenty of adults here without kids. Anyway, very walkable. It is stroller friendly and wheelchair friendly. It's not very expensive to visit. Adults are $7 for entry. Anyway, a beautiful area. It wouldn't come on too warm a day because it does get hot, being that we are in the state of Texas. So fall, spring, early morning, that kind of stuff would probably be the best time to visit. But as you can see, it is a wonderful time, and there's lots to see and lots to learn. I know I learned a lot of stuff, and it's a chance for you to explore it a bit, something you don't typically get to explore. So if you like this video, please like, comment, share. If you want to support me, I do have a Patreon. There's a link in the description, and that kind of stuff allows me to explore and do more of these type of things. I will also post the link on the future of my Patreon and what I want to offer everyone going forward. So join, and I'll tell you to you guys next time.